Hello everyone, and welcome back to Friday Night Shenanigans. So, as you can see, we have PoE now, before us, and yeah, I started a little bit later today, cause real life stuff happened, but we're still doing it. So yeah, this is the Necropolis League, and I'm playing a Berserker. Currently the starter that I most wanted to do was the Cleave of Rage one. I had more ideas, for example a Lightning Strike build, and I think I wanted to do something like a Frost Arrow Archer, but decided against it. And one more, but I don't remember it right now, from the top of my head. Anywho, I've been playing, let's see... Oh, currently for 1 day and 15 hours. And I mostly done tier 15 maps. I went to tier 15 maps, sorry. Basically the map progression wasn't that bad. I did get stuck on the last tier of yellow maps for a long time. Red maps didn't drop for me for some reason, but after a while they started to drop, and now I have a hefty supply of them, and we're good. I bought Varunastra, I bought Rigvald's Savagery, and the Bear's Girdle, but the rest of my equipment is purely what I dropped. Oh, and the Red Blade Banner I also bought. So I got this helm, which I need to replace, because it's not very good, and the gloves. Purely for resistances, I crafted some fizz damage, but they're also not that good. But the armor that I dropped early in maps, I think it was in white maps even, or the beginning of yellow ones, it's quite good. It's 6th slot, but only 5 linked, which I linked myself. I didn't wanna try for 6 link, because it's not very probable that I will get it. So yeah, I am doing a Resolute Technique build, and the tree is a little bit of my spin on the build. I saw that some people were doing the Cleave of Rage, but I don't think I liked their idea 100% like, but I think I got some pointers from them, I guess you could say. Let's do a white tier, red tier map. For now I'm doing white, cause I don't wanna risk those. I did a couple of yellow ones, rare ones, but for now I'm not risking it. I'm in the process of swapping the tree and build for a more crit orientated build, as that would enable me to get a lot more damage in. Like a lot more. Currently the Resolute Technique is good. It's stable progress, but now when we're in the end layer of those red maps, the damage, especially on bosses and some tanky rares, seems to be, well, lacking somehow. Also, I didn't get much sleep today, so I hope I won't die right off the bat. I was doing good when I tried a couple of maps before recording, so I hope I won't. I don't pop my potions for the blue ones. I pop my potions for rares and for bosses. At least not on yellow tier maps. When I do rare maps, I do frequently pop my potions, but yellow ones, not so much. I did also do... It was yesterday I did the Black Star boss. Wasn't that bad. Though I did die a couple of times because I forgot the mechanics. And I did the Eater of Worlds boss, the fat guy that drowns you in the goo. Don't remember that his name, the Withering something. So I done that today. And yeah, we're steadily progressing. Oh, morgue is full. I need to see if I can craft something. Also got a lot of, scarabs. So I need to start using them on the higher tier red maps. I know I can get rid of some corpses, but for now I need to visit the necropolis after the video and start some crafting going on. I also need to, I've done a blighted map, I need to actually allocate something on my amulet. I didn't do that because I didn't have the oils, but now I think I could do something. I'm nearly sure I can't do Panopticon because I don't have a gold oil, and Panopticon needs a gold oil, if I'm not mistaken. I tend to not rush my maps. I am, like I said in one of my other videos, I think it was in the last spell shenanigans or in the last epoch shenanigans, and that I'm not a huge fan of the zoom playstyle. This build enables me to go fast, or very fast, and I do go faster than normal, but I'm not the type of player that just blasts over everything. I don't quite like that playstyle. Although, as you can see, this guy is quite fast. And I also quite like the feeling of this build. Though leveling, I leveled as Sunder, which wasn't that bad, but wasn't particularly fun. But then I switched to Bone Shatter, and Bone Shatter was cool. Was quite a good leveling feeling. But the one before Sunder, one of the first skills that I used, oh god, that was horrible. Also, still have my reflexes, thank god. I don't remember the first one. It's one of the first, after you get from defeating Hillock at the Twilight Strand, one of the first slam skills. Because I didn't know what I wanted to try this time as a first starter skill, and let me say one thing, that one wasn't a good choice. God awful, really. Okay, not much map drops, even though I have a lot of those Atlas points in map adjacency drops and etc. But I guess we're doing a white map, so item quantity is on the lower side. I don't like this boss, to be honest. And Whoa, game, don't do me dirty like that. I popped Berserk, and as you can see, that gave us a lot of damage. And if I wasn't lagging as heck, it would be over even sooner. So that's the boss here, and I've gotten a trial, which, hooray, because in my time, when I was doing maps from white to red, I only gotten 2 trials. And one I failed because during those massive lags, I jumped right inside of a trap and couldn't move. So yeah, fun times. And I failed that, and the other chance that I got in doing that was at the beginning of red maps. Yeah, I don't have much luck for those trials. And I would wanna do Uberlap some more, because yeah, the gem, the Divine Font now gives us quite juicy gem options. I like those options, and honestly lab doesn't bother me that much. Maybe it's not the best content there is currently, but it didn't bother me. The only thing that I'm not a fan of is those switch puzzles, that if you push one, the other turns off and you need to push in a pattern. I hate doing those. Not that they're overly complicated. It helps me when I pick a sheet of paper and just do it, you know, in a easy way. I just write it down on paper and see what does what, and then I just go on an iteration by hand and everything's cool. But I hate doing that. It's not fun, and it breaks your stride, you know, when you're deep into the zone, running through the labyrinth, focusing on Nizaro, killing stuff, and then you gotta do a puzzle. And a silly one at that. So, yeah, nah, not a fan of those. Not much fan of those traps either, but at least they're better than those freaking switch puzzles. Though, if if you have problems with on the reflexes side, the last fight with Izaro on the harder labyrinth difficulties may be troublesome, because you have his attacks to worry about and you have the traps to worry about. And he also summons stuff, so you're constantly moving and there are traps and there are teleport fields that he leaves, so better be careful. Or have a ungodly powerful build. That is an option. Though I don't know if you would have it. I mean, yeah, by the time you get to the Uber Lab, you should be quite far into your build. Yeah, got me. I anticipated that happening. I also beat Katarina a couple of times. I need to do more Betrayal, honestly. I am fishing for a Paradoxica. I planned it from the start to use that, but wait a second. I forgot about one lever. Dang it. That's what you get when you're talking stuff instead of watching the map. So yeah, I'm planning on using Paradoxica, but first I need to transition, like I said, to the crit side of the build. Honestly, it would be a huge difference in power when I transition to that. It's just I need a couple of things. For starters, I need a lot more whatchamacallit, hit chance, because Resolute Technique gives me the option to forgo hit chance, because I never miss, so my chance to hit is 100%, but I never deal crit hits, so this is a stable way to push through the maps. But when we wanna do those bosses, those high-end bosses, we would want to, you know, I don't have the map stash tab. I need to buy that one time. Never really needed to, but now I quite frequently am starting to get fed up with that. Because the inventory management is getting hard. Like you can see. I'm gonna wait for the stash tab Stash tab sale to get that going. I have a lot of maps to run. Let's see if Kirak has something interesting to run. Not very much. Honestly, not very much. Could do the Spider Forest. I think I don't have that unlocked as something that gives a bonus. Oh, let's do the Sulfur Fence. It's superior, so we can use that. Honestly, the better thing would be to use a Alchemist Orb on that, but I wanna build my red map stacks first before I start doing rare ones. And, like I said, I would like to transition first, but I don't know if I will get to that as soon as I want to, but yeah, I think it's going soon, the transition. Also, not a great fan of the mandatory league mechanic, cause sometimes you get god-awful modifiers. Those are not bad. Those are actually not bad. But I had much worse. Much worse. And if you don't have anything like, for example, the frog or rat and all flame ember, you're pretty effed, you know? Because those monsters, those stacks can get really dangerous, really fast. So there's that. Good thing that you can manipulate which stack gets what bonus, so sometimes you can mitigate that. I frequently had a multiple plus X to more projectiles, and used that on a melee mob to basically make that modifier obsolete, which is a good thing that they let us do, because they could have, you know, had requirements on those modifiers, and for example, if it's a range attack modifier, they would not let you use that on a mob that doesn't have range attack, and good God, that's a great thing that they didn't do that. I hope it's not by mistake. But yeah, I'm happy that they didn't do that. At least you can mitigate that, but that stacking with the map modifiers is honestly a bad time. Yeah. So sometimes when you get a quite nasty map, but it's still a doable map for you, just kinda nasty, those modifiers can completely nullify your chance in completing that map. You know? I had a couple of maps like that I could have done it in a reasonable manner, but the bonuses that the monsters had was made it completely undoable for me. Yeah, like no chance. And I couldn't mitigate that. I didn't have an all flame to mitigate that. I didn't want to buy an all flame to mitigate that because it's a waste of currency for my taste. I don't even know for how much those all flames go. But yeah, not a fan of that. Not a fan that you can't opt. I have a feeling that they did it because I think it's quite a substantial degree of players actually in the previous leagues opted out of the league mechanics, or engaged them only in the end game or something like that. Don't blame them, some mechanics were nasty, and engaging them before you finalize your build basically means that there's no point because you ain't gonna finish that. And if you're not gonna finish that, you're not gonna get the rewards, why bother doing it? You can die and push yourself a couple of hours XP wise back. Well, not a nice perspective, you know? Not a nice perspective, in all honesty. So, yeah. Also, this delirium doesn't have a nice bonus. Nice reward, I should say. I'll see, maybe I'll do the boss in the delirium. Whoops. Messed it up. I don't know if I'll have time to do the boss then. I should probably be quicker when I wanna do a boss in the delirium. But, you know, I'm not pushing those types of things now, because like I said, the build ain't finalized, and if I get to my crit swap mode, I will have much more speed in doing those things, so that would be more desirable, I think. Doing them quicker and easier, because the amount of damage this will have will probably mitigate that time a lot. Yeah, okay, buddy, yeah, okay, don't go. Well, I got some armor, I see, and some weapon drops out of this, potentially. And that will be all. You're not catching me. Let's go with a potion. And I didn't even need to do a berserk. Oh, and I got a large cluster. I'm also very unlucky when it comes to the cluster jewels. I had four of them dropped for me. And I kid you not, in the whole game that I played, the whole time that you saw that I played, only had 4 of them drop. Yup. So, my legendary luck when it comes to drops, like I said, to RNG, it's not very good. And surprise, surprise, it sucks. Well, oh yeah, I need to see the jewel, the cluster jewel. As for the tabs, believe me, this madness has a sort of a meaning to it. I can find stuff if I want to. And it's not useful for me. Maybe it will be useful for someone else, so I need to think about that. Okay, so, well, that map's done, and as you can see, the build isn't that bad. It does things reasonably fast, but those are easy maps. Those are white maps. I don't like the boss in Cold River. I did a yellow Cold River. Yeah, also a corrupted rare version did it, but I didn't like the boss. I don't know if I can do that in the state of that I am today. I'm not very rested, so I don't know. Could try Yellow Conservatory. Yeah, why not? We'll see how this goes. Probably I could fail this, but who knows? 80% chance to suppress spell damage. Good God. I want this on something else than low density. Actually on this. Would be good if I remember the attacks they have, so that's a large increase of area effect, and if I knew they're only melee, I would give them this, but I don't remember their skills currently. It says, for example, here uses something, but it doesn't say anything here, so I'm guessing they just have a basic attack? Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Well, we'll see how this goes. Ain't so sure about this, but I am running this in a more defensive manner, because I have Determination, I have Herald of Purity, which I could swap to Pride. I have, on the lower tiers, I was running Haste, not Determination, because I didn't need the additional tankiness, but when I got to red maps, I thought that some tankiness is a good thing to have, some more tankiness, so I swapped that to Determination, so I don't use Haste anymore, at least not now. I want to get some additional minus mana cost to skills. I still don't have that. Maybe I'll need to go on trade to shop for it. So then I could run, without much problem, I could run Pride and be able to spam my attack. But not before that. This is a lower red tier, so it's not that bad. And the modifiers aren't that bad. So we're doing okay for now. Like I said, I don't see the need to run my potions constantly. It would probably mean that I would get through this quicker, but as you can see, they're dying quite fast. I need to do the, what is it, Instill Orb on them or something like that, on those. Not on the unique one, because I probably can't do that on them, but on those two magic ones, so I can have them used automatically on me whenever they're full. I just happen to forget about that. Don't know why. Wasn't a priority. Okay. So, I'm gonna do the breach as well, but before I do the breach, I'm gonna do the boss, just in case. Give me the gloves, because I need good gloves. And surprise, surprise, no good gloves drop. Okay, we're good here. Good here. And away we go. That's worth a couple of the orbs that rerolls number of sockets. Those are jewelers, I think. Don't remember the name on top of my head today. Easy there, easy there, easy there, easy there. You don't want to stand in those orbs, so let them fall somewhere far away. Now let's go. I don't have that bad resists, though those orbs do a ungodly amount of damage. I need to check my resists. I know that I'm still lacking chaos. The others should be capped. Let's see. Yeah, they're capped. Chaos is at 15, so it's not bad. It's not minus res. So if it's not minus, it's good. Let's go Bento. Oh, come on. That was rude. And I even popped the Berserk. Huh. Why is he invulnerable? Oh, I'm lagging as heck. Well, that says a lot. Huh. I can face tank it. Don't need to worry about my rage even. That's weird. Because my build definitely isn't that tanky. But he isn't also a hard-hitting boss, so... Okay, Sparky, let's end this, Let's have our totems do the calling strike. Here we go. Nothing interesting. Conservatory's done. Let's do the breach. I hope we won't die, because I have a lot of XP now. Okay, we're going. Sorry if you hear the telephone. I will get that after recording. Whoa. Here we go. We're breaching still. We're breaching. Come on. Yeah, and yet another one. That's nice. That was a 4? The 4 one's great. Let me pop Berserk to get this going faster. Oh, come on, don't be that evasive. And we're done.
I cannot carry this.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna need to open a portal and do this. Okay. I don't want you guys to hit me when I'm looking at stuff, so I need to clean that inventory up. Hey, I'm lazy, what can I say? So got that. Sorry for the voice. So we're good here. Not good. Not bad res, but nothing good on it. And a couple of Jeweler's Orb, yeah. So, yeah, also not great. Not lacking strength, and that was mainly strength ring. I need to also see how many maps I have doubles, basically triples, so I can exchange that. And also this needs to go somewhere. I need to see about them. I don't want them here, I want them here, and I'll check if they're worth anything. I need to run those one of these days, cause they're stacking quite hard at the stash. And that's not very useful. Okay, so basically it. Yep, basically it. Wait a second, let me just identify this. And anything good? Nope. Well, for a lower level, and if you would use cold damage would be nice, but no. And also... oh... no. Okay, everything was crap. Well, that's red maps for you, and that's my luck for you. Probably do the Cold River next. Oh, dang it. Elemental weakness. I do have... where is it? Not this. Yeah, Yugul upgraded with the reduce effect on curses. That will be probably useful. I don't want to fight that boss before I level, because honestly I think I will die, because I don't like that boss. I didn't die the first time when I did the corrupted map, but I don't trust myself this time. Not today. Not today. Anything interesting? Not very, to be honest. I need to see which one of those I don't have the bonus for. Any good missions? Oh yeah, I need to open that. Let me see the spider forest. Nope, spider forest is done. Don't need that.
That's the trail.
Could do a yellow. I could open a yellow to just get that out of the way. I hate him shouting in the base. So yeah, that's how my league journey went this time. Isn't bad. Maybe not perfect, but definitely not bad. So yeah, still have a lot to do, a lot to improve on. But it's not as bad as it always is. Though the degree of luck is still the same, so yeah. But I hope I can get this running even better than I have now. Just need a little time. I just need a lot of time, because luck ain't happening. And yeah, I guess the next shenanigans will be a comeback to the last spell, because I did some... I did play a little bit of last spell off screen, and I unlocked a couple of stuff, and I also did the first map on the first try. It was quite cool, though the boss had me on the last ropes, and I defeated the Harpy boss. It was kinda cool. I am in the process of doing the second map, and I think I'll show that to you guys. It's quite interesting, and it's getting a lot harder, so be sure to... well, be sure to stay interested in that. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care, cześć!